The Wayne State Department of Music is a vital division of Wayne State's College of Fine, Performing, and Communication Arts. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is Professor and Chair for Wayne State University's Department of Music, Dr. Norah Duncan. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
What an exciting time to be any part of Wayne State University, located in the News Center area in Detroit, which from all I can tell right now is in the midst of a pretty major rebound.
Absolutely. It's an exciting place to be, actually, the News Center area. In fact, real estate is at a premium in that area now. It's the hot place to be.
And it makes you, I would think, as a university, more desirable for folks who may want to live in and around the university if they were looking to attend. Much more of a positive place to be.
Absolutely, because not only will they get just a general education, I mean, we have a very, very exciting fine arts program at Wayne State University, which can easily extend out into the community with such venues as the Opera House and the Detroit Jazz Festival, events going on in that area, as well as the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. They're just walking distance from the campus.
You're already working sort of in conjunction with all of those organizations, correct?
Absolutely. We perform regularly with the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. That is our choruses. And a number of the Detroit Symphony Orchestra performers are members of our faculty. And actually, with the Jazz Festival, we have our coordinator or artistic director of the Jazz Festival on our faculty, Chris Collins. So it's become a hub for some very exciting musical things happening in Detroit.
And for folks who don't understand even the history of music in Detroit, it's certainly very rich. What a great place to be studying music.
Absolutely, because as you said, I mean, we have a rich history with obviously Motown, but it actually goes even before Motown. We also have authorities and innovators in the area of the spirituals. We have a number of classical musicians that also were born in Detroit and made tremendous contributions to music on a global stage.
You've been in an interim position at Wayne State for a long time, a couple of years, but now stepping up, becoming head of the department. You can tell me your exact title, but what are your plans now that you're sort of officially in charge going forward for the Department of Music?
Well, there's a few exciting things happening at Wayne State University. It's part of our actually things we should be celebrating. Next year we'll celebrate the 30th anniversary of our college. A year or so later we'll be celebrating the anniversary, the sesquicentennial of our university and the centennial of the music department. And so because of these events, there's a lot of things that are just on the schedule that we just have to do, but it's just the nature of the beast. But you know, I'm an alumnus of Wayne State University, and I just want to make sure that the people within the Southeast Michigan area are aware that they belong to Wayne State University. They invest in Wayne State University through their tax dollars, so we have an obligation to do what we can to improve the musical quality of the Southeast Michigan. So that's the first and foremost thing that I want to do, is make sure that people realize that we are there for them.
And you really do cater quite especially to adults, folks who may be holding down full-time jobs, but yet they would like to partake in music education on the weekends and the evenings. Great opportunity for them.
Absolutely, and there's a number of ensemble experiences for them. Yes, it's interesting, the median age of the Wayne State student is about 30. It's not the typical, incoming freshman of age 18, but these are people who have been professionals, who perhaps were involved in other activities and raising a family. Sometimes their lives have been interrupted by various things, but now they're coming back to the university, and Wayne State is there for those kinds of people.
All right, great institution. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Dr. Norah Duncan, the professor and chair for Wayne State University's Department of Music.